Hello everyone, I'm Harry and I'm new here at the Swiss Link. But not only am I new here, I'm new to the watch industry as a whole. I've started this new role with absolutely zero experience working in the watch trade, so I thought it'd be fun to document the entire process, to see what kind of things I need to learn, to find out some of my highs and lows on a daily basis. I think there's going to be a lot of both, and I'm going to sort of try and explain exactly how it is I got here in the first place. I'm going to be documenting this whole thing, so follow along, and if you've ever wondered what it's like to be a watch dealer day to day, this is a chance to find out. So how did I end up here? Well, I've always had a keen interest in watches myself, so for years now I've collected everything from gimmicky electric watches, micro brands, and even some luxury watches myself. And I've known it's an industry I want to work in for a long time now, but I didn't really know how to make my way into the industry. And I actually came here for the first time, sat on these sofas to buy a watch. And as we got talking, I sort of found out there might be an opportunity to do some work here. I knew I had to jump on it because I'd been doing all kinds of different work for the last few years, but in the back of my mind, I knew the watch industry is where I wanted to be. I just had no idea how to get into it. But what am I going to need to know going forward now that I'm here? Well, I want to get to grips with my reference numbers. I have a vague idea of them. I know what some models align with, but my knowledge is nowhere near where it needs to be yet. So that's a big thing that I'm going to have to focus on trying to learn over the next few weeks. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a moment. I want to learn how to properly authenticate watches. That's a really important thing for me. So when watches are coming through the door here, I can sit down and just tell straight away if everything's in check or not. I also want to get a little bit more scripts with the market. So I need to know where certain models are sat at the moment, why some of those models have gone up in price, why some of them are not doing as well as they were. Again, I have a vague idea of this as it's something I've followed for a while, but I want to get a bit more to grips with it. And then really, I just want to become someone who can really confidently talk in a professional manner about these strange little mechanical things we wear on our wrists. So it's going to be a big learning curve, but I'm ready for the challenge. So, let me run you through a little bit of what I get up to on a day-to-day basis here at the Swiss Link. The majority of my time is spent sat here at this desk, working away on my laptop to make sure that every watch that we have come through our door is put into stock and listed on our website. So that means going through all the pictures of the watches, editing those to make sure they fit our website, and getting everything on there, making sure it's all correct. It's only been a few days, but I'm going to use this as a bit of an example as to where I've made some mistakes already. So I've got these two Rolex Submariners in front of me here, and the other day I placed this, a 16610 LN, onto our website, when really it was actually a 16610 LN that we had in stock. So you can see already, I talked about reference numbers before, they are really important because suddenly I had customers ringing me up for one of these, and at the time we only had one of these in stock, so I had to explain to them, my mistake, we don't actually have the older reference Submariner in stock at the moment. I think there's probably going to be a few more mistakes like these to come, but already I'm learning, which is the important thing. So seeing as I'm learning, why don't I test your knowledge at the same time as mine? As I said, we've got two slightly different models in front of me here. The 16610 and the 16610. But what do these reference numbers mean? Well, 166, or in this case the slightly newer 11, that second one just means it's the next model on, 66, they're the model numbers. After that we've got a 1, which means we've got a rotating bezel, and at the end 0 means a full stainless steel case. So 1166, that's the model number, 1 rotating bezel, and 0 at the end, full stainless steel. Now it's worth noting that we've got two models here, but we're actually up to the 126610 in Rolex's line now. So both of these models are the slightly older references. So there we go. I'm only a couple of days into this new role and already my knowledge is being tested. Believe me, my admin skills are being tested, and I have started to make a couple of mistakes. Hopefully there won't be too many more, but I'm going to be adding these videos weekly to document my process from absolute beginner in this world to hopefully becoming a watch dealer who knows what he's talking about. And I'm not just going to be flashing watches on screen, I'm going to be documenting everything from adding them into stock, making sure they're stickered up correctly, making sure I'm packaging things right, posting out to our customers. I'm going to be showing you what it's like to keep on top of our online admin, such as our website listings, our eBay listings, everything like that, just to give you an idea what it's like to keep the wheels moving at a place like the Swiss Link. So if you've ever wondered what it's like to be a watch dealer day to day, follow along and we'll find out together.